Darian. I was going to do a deck profile on my Hyperion Agent deck, which I have been playing at Heroes for these last couple of weeks. This deck has already gotten me 2 tops. I mean, it's pretty fast at overwhelming the opponent. I mean, the deck pretty much locks your opponent from special summoning, which is a really big factor in today's meta. But anyways, here goes what I run pretty much. I run 3 Earths. Obviously, you need this card to search out Venus, Hyperion. If you have the field spell out on the field already, you can pretty much search out Hyperion, if not Venus. Depends how the situation is. Three Venuses, you need this card if you're going to be running this shine. I mean, if you're not going to be running Shine Balls, you might as well not run this card. But then again, you necessarily need this card. Obviously, the 3 Shine Balls. This card adds fuel to Hyperion, and it's pretty much searchable with Venus. 3 Hyperions. This card pretty much makes your opponent cry when it hits the field. If they have no outs of this card, you're pretty much going to win the game in like a turn or 2. This card is ridiculous. It is probably one of the most busted cards out there. And the Mama card, Christia. This card pretty much makes your opponent rage quit. If you drop one of these cards on any player that relies a lot on special summoning, they are gonna quit automatically. I mean, you need 2 of these cards in the deck. No questions asked. I mean, yeah, there's variants that can run without them, but I mean, why wouldn't you want to run Christias? These right here are my decks. I run Dark Lord Desire, Glenduo, and Xerdius, Herald of Heaven. Desire is amazing. This card pretty much gives me outs to Thunder Kings and stuff. Like, cards that just get in the way of my searches. I mean, he's only 1 tribute. I mean, tribute a Shine Ball, get this guy out, send whatever the shit's annoying you to the graveyard. I mean, you can use Glenduo as well. But Glenduo pretty much is in this build to get Christia and Hyperion out if you have no agents. And Xeros, Herald of Heaven, is pretty much another answer to my field spell. If I don't have it yet, I can put on the field, I can pretty much summon him and have him attack for 2100 attack. But Glenduo, this guy is, I mean, amazing. Not only can you use him as a beat stick, but you know, offer him as a tribute for like monster fairy. But I mean, I like these cards. These are basically the 3 cards I'm checking. I mean, most people main Herald of Orange Light, but I don't. Honest. Now this card is a card you definitely need in this deck. I mean, your opponent more than likely won't know when you have it in your hand unless you summon a Shine Ball in attack mode. But more than likely, this card helps. I run 3 cards from the sky. This card, amazing. Adds a lot of draw power to the deck. It helps you set up for combos. I mean, just remove something you don't need, draw cards. 2 White Elephant gifts. This card right here pretty much is a pot of greed. Summon Venus, spam Shine Balls, send a Shine Ball to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. A fucking pot of greed. This is all this is. I run 2 Sanctuaries from the Sky. This card right here, I mean, pretty much allows me to search out Hyperion when I need him the most, instead of having to draw him out or top deck him at most situations. I mean, most people don't like this card, but I do personally. Two dualities. This card adds consistency to the deck, helps you set up for plays. I mean, pretty much everybody's gonna have one come September. Two MSDs. You need this card in the deck. If your opponent plays an oppression on you and you have no out to that, you're pretty much fucked. Staples, pretty much. And these are my traps. I run one Divine Punishment. I mean, I'm running two of the field spell card. I might as well run something that can negate an effect monster's effect, a spell, and trap card activation. I mean, it's a fucking Infernity barrier for fairies. I mean, why not run at least one or two of these? Right now, I'm only running one because I need to find space for another one. Two Deep Prisons. This card pretty much gives you outs. And two warnings. I mean, the best replacement for this card would probably be Compose if you don't have warnings. Because, I mean, unless they reprint them in Generation 4 Special Edition, I mean, you might as well run Composes. But overall, I believe these are like staples to any deck. I mean, if you can negate a summoning, it pretty much gives you a huge advantage. Because paying life points nowadays doesn't really matter. But overall, I mean, this card is amazing. Absolutely fucking retarded. And one solemn judgment. That wraps everything up.